Let's find out. Hey there, lovebirds! Ever wondered if you're just head over heels or maybe a tad obsessed? Like maybe you've memorized your partner's Starbucks order and can recite it backward in Sanskrit. Don't worry, we've all been there. Well, maybe not the Sanskrit part, but you get the idea. In this video, we're diving deep into the telltale signs of relationship obsession. We'll be your trusty guides through the murky waters of love, decoding cryptic texts and navigating the treacherous terrain of social media stalking. Remember, it's all in good fun, so don't take it too seriously. Or do. I'm not your therapist, I'm just a disembodied voice with a penchant for sarcasm and a healthy dose of relationship realism. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, let's talk social media. We all do it, right? Scrolling through endless feeds of perfectly filtered lives, pretending we don't secretly envy that influencer's avocado toast. But when it comes to your significant other, where do you draw the line between casual scrolling and full-blown cyberstalking? If you know their Instagram feed better than your own, you might be a little obsessed. I mean, you've seen every single photo they've ever posted, including that embarrassing one from their awkward teenage years. You know, the one with the bad haircut and the braces. Yeah, that one. And don't even get me started on the lurking. You're like a digital ninja, silently watching their every move, analysing every like, comment and share. You've become a master of deduction, piecing together their entire social life from a few cryptic emojis. Look, I get it. Social media can be a slippery slope. But as the great philosopher Seneca once said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. So put down the phone, step away from the screen, and go have a real-life conversation with your partner. You'll be surprised at what you might learn. Texting. The bane of modern romance. Gone are the days of heartfelt love letters and whispered sweet nothings. Now we're left deciphering cryptic messages filled with emojis, abbreviations, and enough ambiguity to make even the most seasoned codebreaker break a sweat. If you're decoding hey like it's a message from the gods, you might be obsessed. Is it a casual greeting or a sign that they're losing interest? Are those three little dots at the end a sign of something more, or just a grammatical afterthought? Look, I'm no relationship expert, but I've learned a thing or two from watching way too many romantic comedies. Over-analysing every text is a recipe for disaster. It's like trying to defuse a bomb with a pair of tweezers. Stressful, unnecessary, and likely to blow up in your face. Remember, Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. So take a deep breath, put the phone down, and resist the urge to dissect every syllable. Sometimes hey just means hey. Chapter 3. Lost in the Love Bermuda Triangle. So, you're head over heels in love? Congratulations. But when does that blissful honeymoon phase morph into a full-blown relationship black hole? You know, the kind where your friends and family haven't seen you in weeks, and your social life has dwindled down to Netflix and chill, literally. If your friends have started a search party for you, it might be time to dial it back. Remember those people you used to hang out with? The ones who knew you before you became half of a couple? Yeah, they miss you. And frankly, you're probably missing out on some epic adventures. Look, I get it. Love is intoxicating, but even the most passionate relationships need a little breathing room. It's like that old saying about the closer you hold on to something, the more likely it is to slip away. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Don't let your entire world revolve around your partner. Cultivate your own interests, nurture your friendships, and remember that you're a complete and amazing individual, with or without a +1. Chapter 4. Jealousy. The green-eyed monster under your bed. Jealousy. It's a universal language spoken fluently by even the most secure among us. A little twinge here and there is perfectly normal, even kind of cute. But when that green-eyed monster starts rearing its ugly head every time your partner so much as glances in the general direction of another human being, it might be time for a reality check. If you get jealous of their barista, you might be obsessed. I mean, come on, they're just trying to make a latte, not steal your soulmate. Remember, jealousy is a monster that feeds on insecurity and self-doubt. The more you feed it, the bigger and stronger it gets. Look, I get it. Seeing your partner interact with someone attractive can trigger all sorts of primal instincts. But as Seneca wisely put it, he who is brave is free. Free from the shackles of jealousy, free to trust your partner, and free to enjoy your relationship without constantly looking over your shoulder. Chapter 5. Reassurance. Needy or nice? We all crave reassurance from time to time, especially in matters of the heart. It's nice to know that we're loved, appreciated, and not about to be left for the next best thing that walks by. But when does that need for reassurance cross the line from healthy to, well, a little clingy? If you need them to tell you they love you every 5 minutes, you might be obsessed. Look, I'm all for expressing affection, but there's a fine line between sweet and suffocating. Constantly seeking validation can be exhausting for both parties involved. Remember, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants, as Epictetus said. In the context of relationships, this means finding contentment and security within yourself, rather than relying on your partner to constantly fill your emotional cup. Utro, obsessed or just smitten? The verdict is in. So, how many of these signs did you check off? Don't worry, we've all been there. Maybe you're not a full-blown stalker, just a little over-enthusiastic about your love life. And hey, who can blame you? Love is a battlefield after all. Or maybe it's a game, a confusing, exhilarating, and often hilarious game. Share your stories in the comments below and let us know how you overcame your obsession. Did you find solace in the words of ancient philosophers? Or did you just finally break down and get a hobby? We want to hear all about it. And hey, if you found this helpful or just had a good laugh, hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Until next time, stay cool.